So now let's take a look at Tan Sao as a strike. Now it can be used as a block strike or just as a strike in and of itself. When I say block strike, what that means is that maybe Carsten's throwing a punch with his left hand straight down my center. I can use it as a block strike. So I'm blocking and striking simultaneously. Or it can just be a strike in and of itself, in that perhaps there's an opening here and I just come straight through, bang, bang. So you just hit straight through as a strike, essentially, not a block strike, so to speak. So let's take a look at both of those. And first we can do it with a pad, for example. So your partner just holds a pad. If you haven't got one of these pads, I suggest you do get one. Just make sure you don't hold it with your fingers and because on the front of the pad, because they might get punched and broken. Make sure your hands and fingers are on the yellow part of this pad, or the tops and bottoms of it, so to speak. So from there, just with your guard up, turning the palm up into a strike. Now, when you're punching with the Tan Sao punch with this rotation, it can actually strike at any given moment. So at any given moment, it can be striking. So if it's closer, it could just be a small Tan Sao turn, yeah? A small one here. If we're further away, you might go all the way through to the upward part of the movement as well. So Tan Sao punch, Tan Sao punch. So start with that. Things to think about: spine tall, keep your spine tall, stance on, guard up. Turning the palm up and closing the fist as you come through to the target. Cool. So that's pretty good. So one thing Carsten wants to keep in mind, and you guys want to keep in mind at home, this is actually something which is pretty common with people when they're starting out their practice, is that their body gives tells. Meaning, anytime you throw some form of strike, you don't want to give any type of telegraph or tell or let them know you're doing it. So for example, if I do like this with my body, that's a tell, as opposed to just shooting the hand out straight away. Then there's no tell. There's no time for them to react, yeah? So don't draw your hand back, don't lean your body forward, don't blink your eyes at them, don't blow them a kiss, don't do anything that's going to communicate to them that you're actually going to strike. You want to just go straight away from nothing, okay? Nice. So that's the idea. Of course, as usual, you want to stay as relaxed as possible. Yes, especially when you start out, you might feel a layer of tension as you do it, but that's okay. Over time, you'll get more relaxed with your structure and focused into the target. So that's a simple punching exercise as using the Tan Sao as a strike. Now, if we look at block strike, your partner now is going to have their guard up, and you can start it off quite simply in that they come through with a punch down your center. And as he comes through with a punch down center, you're going to block strike. Start off slow and carefully, and maybe even aim for the chest with your partner, just so that you don't punch each other in the chin and throat. So we'll just go to the chest just for safety purposes. Carsten goes through to punch me in the chest. I use the Tan Sao punch to block and strike. So my fist should be landing at the target. Once again, you should be starting with stance and guard. I was quite relaxed with that last one. So I start from stance and guard. He throws his left punch straight down my center. I Tan Sao and block strike. So if we turn the angle a bit, you'll see that I struck and blocked at the same time, yeah? Once again, same side, block strike, you know? If you feel that you haven't got the range to actually make contact, you can also step in as well. So as he goes through the punch, I can step through to the target if I didn't have the range. Just making sure that you keep your guard up on the other side so that you're not creating any obvious holes in your defense. So Carsten gets his guard up, once again, nice and slow. I come through to punch. He uses that upward turn of the palm, makes a fist and strikes through. We'll go for the chest level just for now. If you're confident that you and your partner have good control, then by all means do aim for the throat or the chin. That's fine, you know. But if you're new to this and your partner still hasn't developed that kind of sense of control or coordination, then it is good to actually slow it down and go for safer level targets. So some of you guys have been training for a while, might also know how you can actually move this into chaining. So I could start to then throw continuous punches down the center, and he can use that in a chain Tan Sao punch, which is the block strike concept, but in chaining, yeah? So it's like a chain punch, but with Tan Sao, so like a chain Tan Sao punch, yeah? That's a way, and it's something you can build it up to once you've gotten a good feeling with doing the block strike here in this dimension. Okay? It works against horizontal and vertical punches straight down the center. Okay, have a go at that if you have a partner. If you don't have a partner, once again, mirror. And your imaginary friend. Any other ideas?
Imaginary friend.
Oh, maybe you have a pet dog. No, I'm kidding. Don't punch your dog.
Bag.
Heavy bag. Yeah, that's an obvious one. Yeah, hit the heavy bag. Very good.
Maybe even a cushion or a pillow to.
If you're good enough, you could. If you're good at soccer, you could kick a ball up, Tan Sao punch it, and then it bounces back, and you can punch. If you're that good. If you do have any suggestions that will help the community in their development for people who are just training on their own, chuck it in the chat section so that we can all help each other develop our skill together.
Hang a piece of paper as well.
Hang a piece of paper. There you go.
And you can check it can
punch
feel
the paper.
Power. No, you don't have to punch it. Like,
I'm talking about this particular exercise.
Yeah, like just feel the.
Yeah. That's another version. Yeah, I suppose. Hang some paper.
Hang some.
Don't hang your wife. That's illegal. Just a piece of paper. Okay. Any comments, suggestions, questions? Chuck them in the community, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.